The Pittsburgh Steelers might have just hit rock bottom, and it has nothing to do with their play on the field. Following a bombshell report on Tuesday surrounding wide receiver George Pickens, it seems that the culture in Pittsburgh has reached an all-time low, and it might be beyond repair. Hey everyone, Rob Gregson of A to Z Sports Pittsburgh, and today we're going to discuss what has gone wrong inside the Pittsburgh Steelers locker room. It all started on Saturday against the Baltimore Ravens. Kirk Herbstreit called out the Steelers' defense for their lack of effort and energy just before halftime, and quite frankly, he was exactly right. We saw Patrick Queen, who came out during the week to say that he was dealing with the flu, want no part of tackling Derrick Henry. Dante Jackson, who's a veteran and been in this league a long time and is coming off a career year with the Pittsburgh Steelers, he wouldn't tackle a soul on defense. Beyond that, running backs Cordell Patterson and Najee Harris came out after the game and vehemently took shots at the Steelers coaching staff. But perhaps the most concerning was rookie guard Mason McCormick, who was reportedly sat out of the game on Saturday because he refused to wear a cast on his hand. If you think of the Pittsburgh Steelers and the history of the franchise, at what point would Ben Roethlisberger, would Ryan Clark, would Ike Taylor, would any of the legends, Troy Polamalu, sit out a playoff game because they have to wear a cast? That alone stuck in the craw of a lot of Steelers fans and raised a lot of concerns and a lot of eyebrows. But then came Tuesday's report from Mike DeFabo of The Athletic that exposed Steelers wide receiver George Pickens for coming to the Christmas Day game just 20 minutes before kickoff. In case you don't know, most teams require their players to be in the stadium a minimum of 2 to 3 hours before the game starts. In a follow-up, sources confirmed to A to Z Sports that Pickens has had a problem with tardiness all year, missing meetings and showing up late multiple times, and even being late for team charters at away games. So for the Steelers, while there's talk about who will be their next quarterback and how much longer TJ Watt and Cam Hayward have and the holes they need to fix and replace on their roster, none of it matters until the foundation is fixed. The fact that the Pittsburgh Steelers, of all teams, are in the news for having locker room issues, for players being late, for just overall ineptitude from the top down is quite frankly a disgrace. And if Mike Tomlin can't figure it out or his time has run the course in terms of him being the head coach of the Steelers, then Art Rooney needs to get involved and he needs to make the toughest and biggest decision of his career. Because if Mike Tomlin has truly lost the locker room, then there's no need to keep him around in 2025 or any longer, as it's just going to be more of the same, if not worse, for the Pittsburgh Steelers.